Hi, my name is Pat Twigg. I'm a psychic medium. I've done a few videos on here on YouTube, but I just want everybody to know that I'm grateful for all the care and the thanks and the understanding that I've had, and just the beautiful messages I've had and presence. But you are still left when you lose somebody and they leave you. You are still left with this, the understanding that they've gone, the understanding that they're in the spirit world, but you still have that gap. You still have that situation of not knowing where your life should be, because this is part of, it's a learning experience, but it's a lonely learning experience, and it can be very, very hard. You know, I still have days of burst into tears like I have just done just now. And there doesn't seem to be, I've got a few family members who really care, and some that don't. And that hurts so much, especially when you need everybody to be together and to be nice and to be understanding. And that just doesn't seem to be happening. And I'm not talking about my kids. They're brilliant. They've done their best. And I can thank them over and over again. And no matter what I say, I know it will never be enough, because they're finding it difficult too. And I know they don't want to talk about it, but I know they're all in pain, the same as me. And this, someone you love who leaves such a big hole in everybody's life, even friends, even work colleagues. And that's so hard to understand. But that just shows what a great person they were. And they did their best, no matter how ill they were. And sometimes you think they don't care. And it's because they can't show their true feelings. They don't want to hurt you. I understand that now. I really do understand that now. But I need to pull myself together. I need to start working with spirit again, and knowing that he's beside me, because I know he is. And just want to say thank you. And this is a world that's completely new to me. When my mum left to go to the spirit world, it was completely different. Same as when my sister went, it was completely different. And my nan, each person, you have a different grief. And that grief can be so hard. But sometimes you have to deal with it all in one go, because losing one person, it all starts again, but in a completely different way. And it's so hard to explain how you feel, you know, and it's hard to take care of yourself. Very hard when you've looked after everybody all your life, and you've kind of, you know, you cared so much for everybody, and it still hurts, because there's one thing I can't handle, is to make everything better. And I can't do that. I really can't. But the only thing I can do is make sure I'm doing the right thing. Doing what Nigel would have wanted. Doing what my mother would have wanted. The same as my nan. Doing what I think she would be proud of me. I know my mum would have been. And I know Nigel would be, but he never said it. Said how much he cared. Told me not to worry. Big softy. Big softy. You cared too much too, Nigel. You cared too much. You put yourself last. But you have to start your life at the very beginning. I've never been on my own. Known Nigel since I was 14. Every meeting round my nan's for cake and tea. Sitting in there in the conservatory, all talking away. That was fine. She used to pop in every now and then to make sure we're all okay. Do you want another cup of tea? Do you want some more cake? That's what she was like. She had a heart of gold. No matter what anybody said, she had a heart of gold. My mum, she'd been ill over 30 years. And I mean seriously ill. In and out of hospital. Unable to talk. You could make out what she said sometimes when she was well. Couldn't walk in the end. And that was heartbreaking. Because you couldn't make it better. Just had to watch her go away, just slowly ebb away. That's hard. Like I said, every person in your family has a different feeling. And it's very hard. But I must carry on. I must treat this as a new experience. Treat this as a different kind of understanding of love. And I can't. My work colleagues have been fantastic. I couldn't fault anything. Just I feel awful, breaking down every now and then. Is that normal? I'm told it is. But when you lose somebody, you don't know what is normal. You don't feel normal. But I must go and leave you. But I just wanted to say thanks to everybody. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay not knowing which direction you're going in life. But having to sort everything out as well can be hard. So whoever's going through this, I understand. I know how you feel. But we all deal with things differently. We either run and hide, or we don't want to talk about it, or you put a hand out to help. So many different people act in different ways. And you just have to forgive them. But doing your best. Hold your head up high and be proud. Because I've told you will feel better eventually. Somebody told me 3 years ago I lost my husband and I still can't get things straight in my head. And I thought, I don't think I could wait 3 years to feel happy again. Because you've been with somebody so long, 49 years. And that's hard. Because you take advantage, if they're ill or not, you take advantage of always thinking that they're going to be there. And that is hard. Well, I must love and leave you. But remember, this is all normal. Tears, sorting things out, families having their ups and downs, non-families having their ups and downs. Just hold on to the love that you shared and the words that were said. Just remember that. Because I was so lucky holding his hand. So lucky. So, whatever you're going through, take each day at a time. Take each moment at a time. And just remember there is so much love around for you and everyone. And I must go and get a breath of fresh air because this is so emotional. Whether you agree with what I'm doing, putting this out here, I know some don't. But that's your problem. Because you have not lost your loved one yet. And you have no idea how I feel. Or anybody else to that fact. So just remember. Take care of yourself and be gentle with yourself. That's all I can suggest. Lots of love.